wings. Of course, we're changing the breakfast as usual, as what Joy Mundengi all the time says, that, you know, we're making breakfast into a different thing, right?
Where's your friend Willis today?
Oh my God, Willis Raburu amechukuliwa.
Amechukuliwa na nani?
Sasa kuchukuliwa ndo hatujua amechukuliwa vipi, yani at the end of the day. Pengine anakwenda kusimama.
He's running as an independent candidate somewhere.
Anasimama. Sasa kwa hivyo ashapoteza.
Nah, but he'll be back soon. Hi Willis, if you're watching. I'll be doing the eating for you. What are we making this morning?
Oh, great, we're making some chicken wings teriyaki, or teriyaki chicken wings. Very simple. This is basically a Thai specialty, and it's sweet and sour. Oh my God, your favorite.
Okay. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Let's do that.
So we take the chicken wings that we already have cooked, and we're just going to toss them up on a pan, and then we're going to make the sauce here. And basically, we need a really hot pan to make the sauce. What we're going to start with would be some garlic. So I'm going to take some garlic paste that I minced already.
Smells good.
Yep, thank you. And then we're going to do a bit of some ginger as well.
Hakuna mafuta hapo.
Mafuta yako ndani imesagwa pamoja. So already blended with oil, so this means less oil for you. A bit of some ginger. You know, garlic ginger is always really good whenever you're making anything in terms of savory. It brings a beautiful flavor.
All right.
You just want to slap together, and then we're going to do a bit of some onions inside as well. Some onions inside. Great.
Now, what's the idea behind having the wings half cooked?
It's just for preservation. Probably, like, you know, you want to cook it really fast and you want to preserve them. You know, sometimes a harsh weather, like Nairobi, is really good, but where I come from in Mombasa, you want to preserve the chicken wings. So you want to half cook them, and you can store them in the fridge for almost weeks, you know, without a problem, or in the freezer for even months at the end of the day. So it's more of like a preservation method, and at the end of the day, really easier for you to cook at home.
Okay. Gotcha.
Great. So at this point, what I want to do, I just want to put the chicken wings there. Just warm the chicken wings so that it's just become nice and warm. And then I'm going to do some lime juice here. So I'm going to do 1 full cup of lime juice, because now we want the sauce to be nice and, you know, tangy.
This is lime, not lemon. Is there a difference? What's the difference?
Basically, the difference is the size and, of course, the taste as well. Lime ni ile ndogo, and lemon ni kubwa, ile limau. You know, we call it limau in Swahili. But I always have a big problem in terms of differentiating the two. But taste and health-wise also, we say lemon is more healthier than lime. Great, so you want to bring it up to a boil. What's going to happen, I'm just going to season it up with a bit of some cayenne pepper.
Is cayenne pepper hot? Is it a hot one or not really?
Hot one. Cayenne pepper is really hot, and we have paprika, which is basically a similar color, but mild. It's not really hot.
Okay. I like the hot. Let's do the hot.
Yeah, great, so let's do hot. So some cayenne pepper to get a nice color and make it hot. And then we're going to do a bit of some white pepper. Some white pepper going in there as well. And then at the same time, we're going to do some soy sauce. We're going to do some soy sauce. So probably 2 tablespoons of soy sauce to get a nice deep color. And then at the same time, we want to cook it. Now, to get that sweetness, now we talked about sweet and sour. We're going to do some sugar. So chef, where's our sugar? Great. So we're going to do some sugar.
Sukari kwa kuku.
Sukari kwa kuku, sweet and sour. Tunaweka sukari hapa, and you know,
that's a lot of sugar.
It's basically supposed to be a half cup of sugar, so I kind of reduced it because, of course, yourself. Nataka Joy akule chakula. So you want to bring it to a nice boil, and you know, it's basically sweet and sour, and you want it to be really sticky whenever you're tossing on the chicken wings. Here, the chicken wings, the recipe will definitely come on air, or probably it's already there. It's basically some garlic, ginger, and a bit of some coriander in there, a bit of some salt and pepper, and then you just want to pan fry them until they're nice and cooked. Look at that, very beautiful deep color. And then what you want to do is basically come back to the sauce here, and then you want to thicken this sauce. Now, to thicken the sauce, we're going to do a bit of some cornstarch.
Cornstarch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will need to put a bit of some water here so that I can be able to dilute my cornstarch. Whenever you're using cornstarch, you want to dilute it. So probably some water. Great. So I have a bit of some water here, and I'm going to dilute some cornstarch.
Cornstarch kwa Kiswahili nini?
Cornstarch, ni thickener kwa Kiswahili. Kwa Kiswahili shani.
Kwa Kiswahili cornstarch.
Manake cornstarch. Tunasema ni kama, tunasema ni unga wa mahindi lakini ulosagwa kwa mbamba, ama any thickener, because corn is definitely mahindi. So nitafanya direct translation sasa hapa. Lakini sana sana it's basically used as a thickener. And you'll get it, of course, from any other supermarket. You basically just go ask for cornstarch, and it's a very, very good thickener that thickens your sauces. Sawa?
Pengine, if you're watching on and you're tweeting, you can tell us what cornstarch is in Swahili.
I don't know. It's a thickener, so I know probably close to tapioca, something like that. Anyway, I'm pengine toka mhogo sijui like, but it's nice.
Hashtag power breakfast kama unajua.
Tueleze what Consta cheese market tumeshindwa hapa. Great. So what's gonna happen here? You see the sauce is gonna thicken like in a second. Look at that. It's gonna thicken in a second.
Oh wow, that's fast.
Yeah, this is a thickener, and you just want to cook it. You want to cook it towards. Look at that.
Literally a second.
Yes, literally a second. It's gonna thicken. So you just want to make sure that the cornstarch is basically cooked. So you want to keep on stirring, and probably I'm just gonna add in a bit of some more soy sauce to kind of lighten it up a bit and get a darker color.
So you're telling us you had half cooked the chicken wings and also put some spices. Which spices were those again?
Garlic, ginger, a bit of some pepper, salt, and a bit of some coriander minced together, and then you should be good. So what's going to happen here? I'm going to take this sauce. I'm going to take the chicken wings, put them in here. Great. So let's toss the chicken wings in. Yep. So you want to get a nice sticky coating of the chicken wings, and it's going to be delish. Then of course you need to finish up with the business. So just a bit more. So finish them. That's it.
Any breakfast ya nguvu.
Hapa breakfast nyingine ni sticky chicken wings. They're basically really delicious. Let's add in some salt in there. Yeah, let's just add in some salt, please.
So these you just finish in the pan, or do you have to put them in the oven? Is that?
Put them in the oven. Basically, if you want to omit pan frying or probably avoid pan frying, you can just cook them straight ahead in the oven, and then toss them up in your sauce. But then today we actually pan fry them because it's basically easier here, and of course it's kind of environment, hatuna oven, so it's easier to pan fry. But of course if you want the healthier option, you basically just bake it. And with the chicken wing, it has its own natural fat, which is basically the lard, and ni ile ngozi yake sasa ya kuku inakuwa ni fat yake yenyewe, so it will basically just kind of cook itself with its own natural fat, which is basically known as the lard. Great.
Sticky chicken wings. Now I've learned that this is the type of meal that you don't eat on a first date, because you're just licking your fingers the whole time, and it just looks.
Wow.
You see?
I'm telling you. You cannot even feel that sweetness. It's basically you feel that sourness from the lime, and then at the same time,
Yeah, I like that you put the lime in there for some acidity.
I know you will definitely love them. So great. The second thing we're going to do is basically chicken tikka chunks. And this is basically normal filet or chicken boneless chicken. We're just going to marinate them with a bit of some garlic ginger. We have already marinated, and the one that's not marinated, so let's just bring them up. Wait.
So from teriyaki to tikka.
From teriyaki to chicken tikka. So basically we have some chicken tikka here. And when we say tikka, people already think about the yellows and the red colors. Great. So where'd you get the yellow and the red colors? Now, again, we're going to go back to our paprika, or rather the cayenne pepper, and then we're just going to, toss it up.
Maybe you can tell us what was already in there before.
Great. So we had garlic, ginger, coriander, and a bit of some oil happening inside there, with a bit of some black pepper, and then of course, what else, Chef? Yeah, some look at. Yeah, of course, that's chunks, basically the chunks. And then now, to get that color, you basically want to do a bit of some cayenne pepper that's mixed with some turmeric.
Now, I think this is where I'm at today. Like, this is me today. This is where I'm eating.
Great. So you want to marinate this, of course, overnight to soak the beautiful flavors inside. And at the same time, you just want to pan fry it without a problem. It's going to cook within 2 minutes, and it's going to be lovely. So we have a hot pan there already. Okay, chef is going to get a hot pan. And basically, you can just do this at home really easily. And then you can basically just fill it in a bun, fill it in bread, and just make your own tikka sandwich at home really, really fast.
But again, overnight gets all the juices right in there.
Gets all the juices right in there. Gets really flavorful. Yani unauma mpaka. Nimekatazwa kusema hiyo.
Not today, Willis. Not today.
Great. So you want to make sure that you have a hot pan and just want to put it in the pan. Okay. So probably it's getting hot. We're just gonna, put it on the pan, and we're just gonna let them cook. Pole pole. Yep. And this is basically pan frying the tikka. But normally, traditionally back home in Mombasa, we kind of, we grill them.
Oh, you grill? Ah, yeah, that's even.
Lakini ile inakuwa sana inakuwa ni na mfupa, with the bones. Great. Just want to take it there, and you just want to let it cook, and then you'll turn over it until it's nice and golden color, and that would be beautiful.
Wow, lots of chicken today. I hope we have tasters around here. I'm sure they'll show up towards the end of the show. Shouldn't even be asking.
I know. Great, yeah.
All right, so we have, you said that we're going to put the chicken tikka into some buns. I see some buns over.
We have some buns already there, and we have salad and tomato happening here. So salad and tomato, this will be our filling, and then we have the buns, which is basically going to be like what we're going to put like the chicken tikka inside. So probably as that is done, now we can actually try and serve this and sample.
All right, let's do that.
Sample our chicken wings. Look at that, nice and sticky.
This is the teriyaki here.
Really sticky teriyaki.
When una sample ama ni mimi?
Niwewe.
But I don't want to get my fingers sticky.
Kidogo tu. Ama uite mtu sample hapa. Kuna mtu muite.
Who wants to sample? Where did Jeff go? Jeff, come back.
Yeah, we need someone to sample. So basically, you just want to lay your chicken wings here. Probably, I think I'll just have to do the honors, you know.
Yeah.
Plating is really, really important at the end of the day. Na kuna watu hawataka kuonekana kwa kamera. Hatuna mtu wa kusample. Sasa Roba.
Look at his face. He said no. That's our director, Mr. Robert Washira.
Great. So basically, plating is really, really important. So what I'm going to do, James, we want to do a bit of some
garnish.
Some garnish. This is gonna be some coriander. Some coriander in the middle.
Yani dania pale.
Dania. Alafu sasa tutaweka na simsim, yani sesame seeds. You know, with this kind of recipe, it goes really well with the sesame seeds because now you get that crunchy or crispy flavor whenever you're kind of like, you know, eating them. So look at those chicken teriyakis. Like I'm actually in Bangkok right now. Wow, lovely things. So just gonna toss a bit of some sesame here in the pan as well, so we get a beautiful flavor, and then sure be good. Sasa, tuanjania. Okay.
You go ahead.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna do. Just gonna take that. It's really hot. It's really hot. Wow, ni moto. Kichomeka leo hapa.
Chef, uchomeka kweli?
Kwa mdomo nitachomeka. Wow.
All right. How is it?
It's beautiful. You wanna?
Of course, he's gonna say that he made it.
Oh, you wanna taste this?
I will definitely taste.
Okay.
But of course, we're still working on our chicken tikka on the other side. It looks almost done.
Yeah, it looks almost done.
Yeah. But we will be back to see progress here with the chicken, and of course Chef Ali. We have Chef Obed from Ngong Hills Hotel here supplying us with this fancy feast here in the morning. Hope that you're gaining some breakfast tips. I'm going to toss it back to the studio, over to you, Fred Indimuli, to continue the news review, but we shall be back.
Oh yes, teriyaki chicken wings. Looks very tasty. And there's one request, Joey, that my panelists would like to have some of what you're cooking, some teriyaki chicken wings. Let's hope that once we